All right, good morning and welcome to day 24, kind of, on the Pinhoti Trail. My name is Mosey and this is Rissa Roms. Just got dropped off at East Armuchee Rd. I say kind of day 24 because I have taken 2 zeros, but I feel weird counting them because it's not like I'm hiking through, you know, it's not like I was zeroing somewhere. I was just sitting at home. Gave my body a couple days to rest and sit out the worst of the rain. We still got it, but just a drizzle right now. Probably going to take tomorrow off again because it's supposed to be another heavy day of rain. The goal today would be to make it to Snake Creek Gap. That would be like a 17-mile day, and I really want to do it. And I know it's doable if my body cooperates. So we'll see how my hip feels. We may end up stopping at like Pilcher's Pond, Pocket Road area. So once I get an idea of how I'm feeling, I'll text my parents and let them know where to pick me up. But yep, that's the thought process for today. Alright, so I think we're like a mile and a half into the day. The plan is to make the call around Johns Mountain, which would be 8 miles into the day. So see how I feel there and decide whether or not I'm going to push for the long day or just kind of get to the road from there. So that's that. I'm excited to get to Johns Mountain. We won't have a view today. Can almost guarantee that. But it is a hike that I have done dozens of times, and I'll tell you a little bit about it when we get there. But if you want to see what a picture of Johns Mountain, like the view, looks like in all of its glory, the like cover photo on my channel page is actually of a sunset there. So, yeah. Seen a little bit of wildlife this morning. I just saw, I think it was an owl flying away. It was hard to tell. It was far away, but it was so quiet and it was big and looked like an owl. I saw a deer as well. I tried to get a video of it, but it was just perfectly blended in to the surroundings. So no clips of that either. But I'm enjoying being on trail. I'm kind of liking the drizzly day. It's not really making its way like through the canopy onto me. So good day. All right, so I just came from that direction and got to this trail junction, and it looks like the trail just keeps going that way and there's no signage to indicate a turn. I happened to, as I started walking this direction, just turn back and look behind me and see way back there's a blue blaze. So that's poor trail marking for sure. So I checked the map and sure enough I am supposed to take a sharp left here, but yeah, I did not see an indication of a turn. All right, now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember there was a double blaze before you got to that intersection, but like not right at it. So I don't know, I think they could use a sign there. This stretch of trail kind of reminds me of the section I did in Vermont last fall, just before I stayed at the Lookout that night. So just north of the Lookout, but not quite as vibrant color-wise, but still nice wide flat trail, fall colors. And it was kind of dreary that day too. So that was a good day. I mean, I was miserable because I was soaking wet, but it was beautiful. Just turned around the bend and went, no. Oh, gonna get my feet wet on a cold, rainy day. We made it this far with dry feet. Very upset about this. Yeah, I should have researched this section before I came out here. I knew as I got further north there would be water crossings, and I was like, oh, I'll just pack like my Chacos or Crocs or something to wear across. But I didn't look to see. So now I have very wet feet. So the time that I'm recording this, my 48 series has recently wrapped up. So I've been getting a lot of comments asking about which list I'm going to do next. Several people encouraging me to do the Adirondack 46. Want to address that. At this point in time, I have no interest in the 46. I'm not saying that it'll stay that way. I'm sure one day I'll end up doing them, but it is not on my radar. Those mountains just are not calling to me. As far as the New England 67 goes, I am sitting at 60 right now. I'm missing 6 peaks in Maine, and I am technically missing Killington in Vermont because I didn't go to the summit because it was snowing that day. So more interested in wrapping that up, but I don't currently have plans to go to Maine. Maine and I still aren't really on speaking terms. Hopefully one day we can mend our relationship, but I'm not quite there yet. And then someone also mentioned the 52 with a view. I do think one day I will do the 52 with a view. I've done, sorry, knocking down a cobweb. I have done 6 of the 52, so not a ton. Yeah, I just don't know when I will be in New Hampshire to work on those. I see maybe like working on those later in life. But while I love the whites and I had so much fun doing the 48, I'm a thru hiker by heart, not really a peak bagger. I definitely just prefer like being on the trail and going long distances. So right now, the things that I'm working towards are all through hikes, and I will disclose in the weeks to come what my plans are. All right, about 4 miles in, and I am experiencing some hip pain. I will say I didn't really experience it until I got on this gravel road. So I don't know if it's that I just reached the mileage where it's gonna start hurting, or if walking on gravel like plays a part into it. If gravel is an issue, I'm in trouble today. Because there's a lot of gravel road walking. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Disappointed, frustrated, wish this wasn't happening. But I guess it's just a fact of trail, and I should be lucky I haven't really had to deal with anything like this prior. Yeah, the fact that this only gets worse as I continue to walk is kind of a new experience, I guess. All right, right after that last clip, the hip pain escalated. It is very bad now. Just really frustrating. So I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it to Pocket Road. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of questioning whether or not I'm gonna finish this trail. And I've never haven't had to face that. You know, briefly with the ankle injury, there was the prospect of not finishing the AT, but then I went to the hospital and they said it was still, you know, walkable. I could still keep going. Which I know I haven't even like been to a doctor or a chiropractor or anything yet. So, but yeah, I guess I'm just catastrophizing things. Yeah. All right. Well, another change of plans. I just called home and asked if I could be picked up on top of John's Mountain instead. There is a road that goes up to the top of it. And I do not think that I can go any further than that. So that would be an 8-mile day. I still have 3.3 to get there, but I am in a lot of pain. I'm practically limping at the moment. Yeah, I guess we're taking a break. All right, so I made the decision not to walk the 0.7 up the gravel road to John's Mountain, but I'm just gonna sit by the road here and wait for my parents to come get me. So, put on my rain jacket just to keep warm, and I'm sitting on a plastic bag because I didn't bring a sit pad. So, yeah, that was 7.5 miles, and I hurt. And I guess we're gonna see what's going on, take a break, and see if we're able to come back. Hey there guys, editing Marissa here just to come on and give you a little update and tell you about what's going on. So first off, I do want to say videos are going to be put on pause right now. I'm doing okay. I've been going to a chiropractor and I am improving, but I'm not top notch yet. So while I've been on trail some, I've only been out there sporadically. And when I say sporadically, very short days, mostly just testing to see how I've been doing and if I am improving. I just don't really want to put the content out at the moment that I do have, which is very little. So we're going to push pause and wait, and I will release videos as I'm on trail more consistently. I also want to say I intended to have already been done with this trail, and I'm not. That does put a damper on something because I already had a plan for what I was going to do. My 1-year anniversary of completing the AT is coming up, and I have a trip planned for that, and so I won't be hiking over this upcoming weekend because I will be celebrating, which, yeah, I was hoping to have this trail done before that. But if you're watching this video, if you're still here, if you're a regular viewer, if you have any questions about how I'm feeling or about my AT experience 1 year later, feel free to comment those down below and I will answer them in my AT anniversary video. I do think I'll wait to put that out until the Pinhoti videos are all up, just for continuity's sake. But yeah, anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'm doing okay. We're getting better. Hoping to finish this trail soon.